All right, are we live yet? All right, here we are in the Glass Houses studio. We're going to be adding some new pictures over here to the Wall of Fame. Cody Foster and maybe the city manager. So, a friend of mine showed me a post that one of our city council people made about the press release from Rich Eckert. And that's our boy right there, Rich Eckert. Because every time I went over there to bitch about Lawrence Bay, Rich Eckert right there would say, well, wait a minute. The city can go ahead and foreclose on the lots due to the decade of specials not being paid. And the point of this show tonight is just how ridiculous Shawnee County government is and city council government is. Maybe our district attorney, maybe our maybe Chris Kobach even. I've always admired Chris Kobach. But if we're not getting people involved with getting the truth out there, I got a problem with anybody standing in my way. I'm serious. So, the 4th County Commissioner, really, Rich Eckert, says, and points out the law. And I even think that he wrote a note to Chris Kobach defending this, or maybe it was just about all the lots. Because see, we don't have all the lots, we don't have all the properties on the tax sale. I'm serious, we gotta look into what's going on. But what we gotta do is we've gotta have politicians that tell the truth. And city council people that say it's not, they could have sued for the back specials themselves. But you've got everybody blaming everybody else. But nobody just says, you know what, that is my fault. This is criminal what's going on with Go Topeka. It's criminal. You've got a bunch of guys up there that don't think that they have to tell the truth. You guys, $125 million. And it's just taken me till today to really figure out how corrupt it is. But if there's anybody out there that believes in me and can kind of see what's going on, you got to start telling people what to do. It's got to come from you guys. I can't convince everybody. So what they're doing today, Go Topeka and a bunch of successful business people, is they're just sitting up there giving money to themselves now. And, you know, this Cody Foster guy, I'm going to make a little prediction here. Dillard's will end up leaving Topeka because of how Cody is going to run the mall. And so, you know, Dillard's owns their own building. And they have what's called a reciprocal easement agreement. So I will tell you that when the mall was originally developed, you had Dillard's, I think it was Jones Store, you had Penny, Jones, Dillard's, Penny, Sears. Took me a little while. And so at the time of Westridge Mall being developed, White Lakes, who was owned by my company, the Macerich Company, we didn't have enough real estate to expand Sears, to expand Penny with the land that we had. So Mel Simon made a deal with Sears to give them the land to build their building, and then JCP Realty owned 35% of the mall. So Jones came, but everybody owned their own land and building. Everybody. So from in the mall business, this is the weakest position a mall owner can be, because you're not renting anything to anybody, and that's where we make our money, is renting. And then 2 years later, they got wards from downtown, and the old wards became the law enforcement building. And that was the first time, I think, the quarter-cent sales tax was put in place to create the law enforcement building. So within these reciprocal easement agreements, there's certain ways, there's certain things that you put that run with the land, so the anchor department wants to stay there. And I'll bet you $100 today that Cody Foster's violated the reciprocal easement agreement with Dillard's, and Dillard's can look at Cody Foster and go like this, you know, because Dillard's isn't going to take Cody Foster's shit. You know, but the whole city of Topeka, from the vagrant panhandler, pays sales tax and that Cody Foster gets to use to enrich himself. What a better deal. But he can't boss Dillard's around like he can our city council and county commissioners. We have a mess here in this town. And it's not going to be enough me telling you. You're going to have to get out and start helping tell people the truth. Well, I gotta go home and get some rest. A lot to do. Big day tomorrow. We're gonna have a guest in the studio. Plus, I want to start talking about Project Otis. You'll like Project Otis, lest we forget Otis. Otis will be a big deal.